Welcome to another video walk around. Today we're going to be taking a look at this 2015 Toyota Highlander Limited in this gorgeous Blizzard Pearl color. This all-wheel drive 4-door 7-passenger SUV comes equipped with a 3.5 liter 6-cylinder engine mounted to an automatic transmission. As an added bonus, this vehicle has only had one previous owner and has no accidents reported, so it is in pristine condition inside and out. Starting out front with some of the notable exterior features, you've got that gorgeous Blizzard Pearl color. That is a premium paint and it looks fantastic. You also got the nice chrome strip up front, as well as these big projector beam headlights, and just below you'll also find the fog lamps for some additional style and utility. As you come around to the side of the vehicle, you've got the very stylish 19-inch alloy rims that the vehicle currently rides on, and those are wrapped in the open country tires with tons and tons of tread, as you can see. As we continue down the vehicle, you've got the LED turn signal indicator integrated right into the mirror, as well as the nice chrome trim that surrounds the windows all the way down the vehicle. Speaking of the windows in back, they are tinted for some additional privacy for the rear passengers or rear cargo. And if you take a look up top here, you'll find the roof rails with the crossbar support there. That is a very nice feature to expand your storage at some point in the future if you choose to do so. As you come towards the back of the vehicle, you'll notice the color-matched roof fin antenna, as well as the color-matched roof spoiler with the integrated brake light. Back here again, you got more of that same great tint, as well as a rear windshield wiper, which is really handy to have. Of course, you'll also find the Highlander badging, as well as the Limited all-wheel drive badging. This vehicle is fully loaded. It is packed with utility, features, and style. So let's go ahead and hop inside and take a look at all those notable interior features. Hopping inside this Highlander is nice and easy thanks to the proximity smart key system, though of course you do have your standard remote keyless entry options on the key fob as well, and you'll also find the power liftgate button, which is really handy so you can pop the trunk without having to hop inside the vehicle. All you have to do is walk up with the key on your person and put your hand in the door to unlock the vehicle, and when you hop out you've got those two lines there to easily lock the vehicle. Inside you're greeted with this very comfortable and stylish black leather seating. You've got that nice brown accent stitching there as well to give the seats a nice premium look. You'll also find the perforation in the center of the seat here for the heating and cooling functions of the seats. And just below the driver's seat, of course, you do have the power adjustable seat controls, which includes your power adjustable lumbar support. And you've also got an extender here, so if you have some longer legs, you can extend that out and make the seat nice and comfortable. As an added bonus, you'll find these controls on the passenger side as well. If you take a look at the door sill here, you'll find the nice Highlander nameplate. And of course, you've also got the Highlander branded floor mats. So let's go ahead and hop inside, fire this vehicle up, and take a look at all the notable bells and whistles. The features inside this fully loaded Highlander start with the push button ignition. Simply put your foot on the brake and push the button to start the vehicle as long as the key is inside. If you take a look over at the driver's side door panel, all the way up top here, you'll find the controls for your memory driver's seat. That is a really handy feature, so you can easily switch between seat settings when you're switching drivers. Just to the left here, you'll find this lovely wood grain trim, and it helps to give the interior a very nice premium finish. Below that, you got the nice padded black leather armrest, and that leads to the controls for your power windows, locks, and mirrors. As an added bonus, all of your windows are one touch down, one touch up automatic. Below that, you'll find a little bit of extra storage, as well as a couple of extra cup holders integrated into the door panel. And you'll also find the JBL Green Edge speakers. This is a fantastic sounding system. Just to the right here, you've got the controls for your blind spot monitoring, so you can toggle that on and off. You've also got the button for your power liftgate. And below that, you'll find the windshield wiper deicer, heated steering wheel, and parking sensor buttons. If you take a look just under the steering column there, you do have the manual adjustment for your tilt and telescoping steering wheel, so you can get it in the perfect position. And if you take a look just behind the wheel at the turn signal sock, you'll notice that this vehicle does come equipped with automatic headlights, as you would expect. And you've also got the switch for the fog lights that I showed you on the exterior. If we back up and take a look at this great looking 3-spoke leather wrapped steering wheel here, you'll find a very nice design with the silver piece at the bottom. And of course, you've got the bolsters up top to give the wheel a nice ergonomic feel. On the left hand side here, you've got all of your audio controls, which includes your volume rocker and track selector buttons. You've also got the audio mode button, and you can also hold that to mute the system. Below that, you'll find the voice recognition button, and on the bottom here, you've got the two Bluetooth hands-free calling buttons. Over on the right hand side, you'll find the buttons to navigate the screen in the center of the gauge cluster, and I'll show you what's included in there in just a moment. And just behind the wheel here, you do have the cruise control stalk, which is great for those highway drives. If we go ahead and take a look up at that screen there, you can see at the very top, you've got the exterior temperature as well as the gear that the vehicle is in. And at the bottom, you've got the odometer. And you can see that this vehicle has just over 100,000 at 100,585 kilometers on it. In this very first information screen here, you can check your current fuel economy as well as your after reset fuel economy. You've also got the range and average speed, as well as your after reset stats. You've also got your eco indicator here, so you can be sure that you're driving fuel efficiently. And below that, you've got your all-wheel drive control, so you can check how much power is going to each wheel while you're driving. And in your next screen over, you've got a compass, so you can quickly check which direction you're traveling. Next, you got your audio system, so you can check what's playing and adjust it without ever having to take your hands off the wheel or even glance at your infotainment system while you're driving. Next, you've got any relevant vehicle messages or warnings. And finally, you've got all of the settings for your screen here. You've got lots to go through, which includes your eco indicator, drive info screens, color, speed limit, etc. There's lots to go through there. And of course, you can reset that to the factory settings at the bottom there if you choose. If you take a look over in the center of the dash here at the very top, you've got a nice digital clock, and of course you got the settings for that as well. And you'll also find the passenger airbag warning. Below that, you've got your touchscreen infotainment system embedded right into the center of the dash here, and that includes navigation, which is a very nice feature. In terms of your other options here, you've got, of course, your standard audio system, which includes all of the audio options. AM, FM radio, XM radio, a CD player, USB and auxiliary inputs, Bluetooth audio, and you've even got audio video in. That way you can be sure you can listen to your own audio regardless of the type of device that you have. And of course, if you do have your device hooked up via Bluetooth, you can access the phone and messages screen there. You've also got access to the eco screen, which gives you your trip information and fuel economy history. And if we go back to the app screen here, you've also got your setup. There's lots and lots of options to scroll through and customize to your liking. And of course, you've also got the driver easy speak mode, as well as the maintenance screen. You can set yourself maintenance reminders, which is a really handy feature, so you ensure you keep your vehicle in pristine condition. Of course, you put this vehicle into reverse, you'll see the backup camera pop right up, which is very handy to have in a vehicle of this size. As we continue down here, you've got the controls for your tri-zone climate control system, so you can adjust the temperature independently for the driver, the passenger, and the rear passengers. Of course, it's also an automatic system, so if you hit the auto button there, you'll let the vehicle adjust the fan speed and heat to get it to your desired temperature. For those cold winter months, you do have the heated mirrors, and for those hot summer months, of course, you've got air conditioning as well, so you can keep yourself comfortable no matter the temperature. You've also got the hazard lights on the left-hand side here, and the rear temperature adjustments are found right there. As we continue down, you've got a nice little storage slot here that extends all the way across the dash. Gives you lots and lots of room. And over on the passenger side there, you got more of that great-looking wood grain trim. Just below that, you'll find the USB and auxiliary input that I mentioned, as well as a 12-volt outlet to keep the devices charged up. And as we continue down here, you've got the button to toggle your traction control, snow mode, downhill assist, and your differential lock for the all-wheel drive system. You've also got a couple of cup holders here just next to the shifter, and of course that has the nice leather boot. And of course you can also put that into a standard mode if you're looking to manually shift between the gears. You'll also find 3-stage heated and cooled seats for both front passengers. That is a very nice feature, so you can keep yourself comfortable, again, regardless of the temperature. Then you've got a nice big center console here, and you can open up the compartments independently of each other. You've got a nice little storage tray in there as well to keep things organized. And on the bottom there, of course, you've also got a 12-volt outlet to keep the devices charged up, and lots of interior storage space. If we go and take a look over at the passenger side floor mats there, you'll find the same great Highlander floor mat, and just above you got a nice glove box with lots of room inside. And over on the passenger side door panel, you've got the same great design that we found on the driver's side, as well as of course the switch for the passenger side window and the power locks. Taking a look up top, you'll find an auto dimming rear mirror, which is really handy. It'll keep the mirror nice and dim even if there are bright lights in it at night time without you having to flip it down. Up top here, of course, you've also got a nice little sunglasses holder, and you can clip that part way to view your rear passengers and see what they're up to, which is really handy if you have children in the back. Up top here, you'll find the interior lights as well as the 3 programmable garage door buttons, so you can easily access your garage without having to dig out your key fob. And finally, you've got the controls for your massive panoramic sunroof. That is an incredible feature. Lets in loads of light, and of course you can open it up as well and let in lots of airflow. So that concludes the features up front. Let's go ahead and hop in back and take a look at some of the features in the rear of this vehicle. In the rear of this vehicle, you've got more of that same stylish leather seating that extends across both of the captain's chairs in the second row, as well as the third row bench seat. For your second row passengers, you do have the climate controls that I mentioned earlier, and you can access them from the back of the center console here. You'll also notice you've got 2-stage heated seats for both side rear passengers. That is a very nice feature to have. And if you're looking to charge up the devices, you'll find an AC outlet as well as a 12-volt outlet just underneath here, as well as a little storage area. You've also got a handy storage pocket in the back of the driver and the passenger side seat, as well as the nice all-weather mat that extends all the way across. Back here you've also got a nice fold-up center console here for your second row passengers. Got a couple of extra cup holders as well as a little tray there. And of course, folding it down is nice and easy. You've got a tab up top there, and you can fold that down, giving you nice and easy access to the third row. And again, you've got the same great all-weather mat back there as well. And back there you'll also find a couple of cup holders on either side. And of course you can also adjust the legroom for your second row passengers. There's a bar underneath here, and adjust that forward and back for your second and third row passengers depending on who is sitting where and how long their legs are. If you take a look at the rear door panels here, you'll find the same great design that we found in the front, as well as some sunshades, which is very nice, helps to keep the sun out of the faces of your rear passengers, and of course also adds a little bit of extra privacy as well. You also find the switch for the rear windows as well as some storage underneath here. Folding these seats down is nice and easy. You've got the tab here if you're looking to just fold the seat back down, and you can move it forward and back. You've also got this button here to fold the seat all the way down, and of course if you're looking for access to the third row there, you've got a little tab underneath. You can pull that, fold the seat forward, and move it forward, giving you nice and easy access through the side if you don't want to use the center. So let's go ahead and take a look in back. Popping the power liftgate is nice and easy. You've got a button underneath there, and that'll open right up for you. And you'll see, even with the third row up, you've still got quite a bit of storage space here, which is a very nice added bonus. But of course, when you fold these seats down, you've got the tab up top here. Fold those seats down nice and easily. You've got tons and tons of interior storage space, as you can see, with that nice carpeted cargo area. You've also got an interior light back here, and if we take a look underneath, you'll find a little bit of extra storage as well as the jack in case you ever get a flat. Closing up the power liftgate is nice and easy. You've got a button up top here. Simply hit the button and that'll close right down for you. That concludes this short video walk around, but this vehicle is absolutely loaded with features, and there's tons that I didn't get a chance to show you, so make sure you stop by Kelowna Toyota, located at 1200 Leadhead Road, or visit us online at KelownaToyota.com for more information. We look forward to seeing you soon.